What is up everybody, my name is Tonny and I'm here with another Warframe guide video. And in this video we will be looking at the Umbral Zephyr Prime Hybrid. And what that means is we'll look at a specific Warframe ability from another Warframe for Zephyr. Because when it comes to Zephyr, there's so many abilities out there that can definitely work with Zephyr because of Zephyr's original abilities that kind of do not make this Warframe that effective in terms of DPS or nuking or anything like that, but it does have CC and survivability abilities. So might as well add some unique ability that will make it a little bit more CC. And you guys can guess it, I do have a shooting gallery on this. Now if you guys do not want to use shooting gallery because, well, with this build I do have very low stats on this, you guys can use breach surge on this, you guys can use thermal sunder on this if you guys want to. But I'm going for the CC build for this Warframe because more CC is better. Even though the Tornado is more of a CC than a nuking ability, I think that Shooting Gallery gives that extra defensive potential there. So again, you guys can replace Shooting Gallery with Thermal Sunder or Breach Surge or any other DPS or CC abilities out there. But Shooting Gallery is a #1 pick right here for me. When it comes to the Warframe abilities itself for Zephyr, you might want to keep Tailwind as well as the Turbulence because both of these two are pretty useful for Zephyr. Tailwind for the traveling or mobility on the Warframe, and you got Turbulence for the survivability. Believe it or not, you should not get shot that much at all from Turbulence because you're basically God mode with this. Now, the only way you take damage is AoE damage, of course. So if you step on lava or whatever, you'll take damage. If you take an explosive rocket, there's a chance you'll take damage if it hits the ground nearby you. So just keep in mind about that. When it comes to the Tornado, of course, yeah, you don't want to try to go for the high damage on this. Just get that CC out there. So damage does not really matter on the Tornadoes. Just use that CC. As well as applying Viral on this, and Slash will pretty much help kill the enemies pretty quickly too. Now going over the mods, I do have Growing Power here. This is a modifiable mod, so you guys can swap out Growing Power for something different. If you guys are going to be using Steel Charge for melee, Rifle Amp, or Pistol Amp if you guys are going to be using only those two type of guns. But Growing Power works out pretty well here. You guys are not going to go for the ability strength buffing, so if you guys don't want ability strength on your Zephyr for some reason, you guys do not have to use Growing Power or any of the ability strength mods here. You guys can replace them with whatever you guys want. For the Arcanes, Arcane Guardian Energize do work here. Now for the Augment Mod and Jet Stream, I highly recommend bringing this over if you guys have a weapon that do have projectile speed. If you guys do not have a weapon that does not have projectile speed, do not put this weapon on. Just replace this with another range or duration mod here, so that way you guys can get that more range or duration, or ability strength if you guys want to have that. For me, I do have two weapons that use projectile speed, so I'm gonna keep this on here, as well as the movement speed on this at 73%. That's pretty nice. And projectile flight speed is at 183, so basically all my guns are basically hit scans. Alright, so we're gonna do this on level 170 heavy gunners. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on Turbulence. I'm gonna turn on Shooting Gallery as well. I'm gonna show you really quick on the first ability, which is the Tailwind, how fast you can go. So it's not that fast, but it's good enough to fast travel someplace or travel someplace else. So for instance, if you guys are in an open world map, yeah, you guys can fly around like crazy with this. Now, let's go for the Tornado now. So if I keep shooting this Tornado, obviously I'm just going to do more like, let's say, viral or slash damage, of course. And of course, the enemies that get hit by it, well, you can literally just do this and straight up just kill them one by one instead of like aiming at the little thing. So now they're all dead. That's pretty nice, but this is a specific Panthera Prime weapon. It might be working on other weapons. That is so cool, you guys. Look at that. That's a ball of dead bodies right there. So that's another method there. Now, make sure that you guys keep your Turbulence up and running. So there's 30 seconds left always. But if you guys are just, straight up doing CC, usually they can't hit you at all. They can't even shoot at all if you guys got that Shooting Gallery on. So the Shooting Gallery is just an extra protection. Straight up extra protection. That way you guys don't really get shot at or die. So you should basically be God mode. The only thing that can kill you is probably the melee enemies out there. So Infested, yeah, you probably want to use Tornado if you guys are going to boot up against Infested. Otherwise, when it comes to this build, you guys should not go down at all. This is straight up legit. You guys can see my projectile speed is insanely fast to the point where Panthera is actually pretty nice using now. And that is it for this video, you guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do, give it a like, subscribe to support my channel. Until next time, you guys, peace out.